everybody, it's Simone from Canine Possible Dog Training in Penticton, British Columbia. Today I wanted to make a video for you about my absolute favorite command. According to my clients, it's also one of their favorite commands or behaviors. It's about the place command. So as you can see, little Shelby here is on place right now. Place is very similar to telling your dog to go to their bed and stay there, but it's actually more than that. Place is really about relaxation. What I want to teach the dog is to relax on command on a spot that I direct them to. So it's really about their mindset and not just about staying in one spot, because if I want to teach them to stay in one spot, I can just teach them to stay. Or as I said, you could just tell them to go to their bed and then teach them to stay and make sure they do stay there. It's very different though from going to their bed or staying. It's really about that mind state, that relaxation that I want them to understand. And little Shelby here likes to eat my place board. So what it can really help you with is it can teach your dog to relax. For example, when you have people come over, when you have visitors come over, to not rush to the door. It can teach them to not be underfoot. It can teach them when you eat dinner that you want them to just go relax and not bother you. And just in general, teach them that in the house we want to be calm. That doesn't mean they're always on place in the house, but it's a really good way to help them to relax. And eventually for the dog also to realize themselves if they maybe are too anxious, if they need to settle down, they automatically go to their place. So what it can also help you with, and that's another thing that is really, really important. It can actually, when we get the dog in the right state of mind, it can change the perception of a possible trigger. So what can happen, let's say you have a dog that's reactive to other dogs, and every time they see a dog, they're barking at them. If that's something that goes on for a while, the dog just develops a bad habit. So it's not even just because they're fearful or they have another emotion about the dog, it really becomes a habit. So the dog becomes a trigger that causes them to overreact and just basically overcompensate their behavior in that point. So every time they see a dog, they will react. So place is one way to approach this. For example, you can teach the dog place, teaching them to get in the right state of mind, and then you can actually help them process things. A dog that reacts to a trigger cannot learn. The moment the dog reacts, they exploded, it's too late to teach them something. So we need to get them in the right state of mind that they can actually learn. So oftentimes that needs to be a relaxed manner. Place is one way to teach them and to deal with triggers like that, where you can teach the dog to relax on place, and then you can start introducing a new trigger and pair it with positive reinforcement. But because they're already in a calm state of mind, if you have taught place properly, they will actually be able to process, to learn, and to make different decisions. So that's just one way to approach reactivity. It's a way I like to approach it in the beginning. But place is really that favorite command because it also, she's such a silly dog. Also, you know, I'm all for crate training, and I think crate training is an absolute must when you have dogs. It's a safe place for them to have. But oftentimes you don't, like, let's say you have visitors over and your dog is always super, super excited and just gets in everybody's face. So maybe in the past, or maybe what you do now is just crate them so it's not too stressful for the dog or for your visitors or for you. So by teaching them place, we can actually teach them to go to their place when you have visitors, relax, stay there, and still be a part of everything, still being able to be social without all that excitement. So that's a really good reason why to place train your dog. So sometimes instead of giving them a timeout in a crate, you can just send them to place whenever needed, and they're still a part of everything. And it automatically teaches them that in the house, we want them to be calm. Playtime is outside. Shelby, what are you doing? Don't chase your tail. So it really helps everybody if place is done taught properly. It helps the dog dealing with their emotions. It helps anxious dogs to relax and to find their place in the house to relax. Maybe you have a dog that's always following you around. So there's many, many benefits to place. Again, this is a behavior or a command that I teach every single client. And if you do it properly, if you do it consistent, I promise you, you could never be happier than with any other command you have taught your dog. This makes everybody's life so much easier. If you want to know more about this awesome place command, Shelby, good girl. If you want to know more about the place command, go to our website, canineposible.com. You can check out the training programs. Place is included in all the programs. Or if you just want to know more about our training in general, come meet me, make an appointment for a free evaluation. Contact me right through the website, canineposible.com, and we can set you something up for you and help you and your dog relax more together.